So you guys know Balenciaga. It's a massive designer brand that's like super in. I mean, it was burning hot. They just did a huge ad campaign with Kim Kardashian. They had posters up everywhere. You know that ain't cheap. Also, Kanye was working with them. They dropped for the anti. Then they go on this whole campaign. Crazy. Oh, is this where's the Balenciaga?
Let me see. She was in a blue dress in it.
They like how did they like scour the internet? I said Kim
I
Kardashian,
know.
Balenciaga, and it's all gone. Like, are you serious?
It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
Did she really scrub the fucking internet?
No, it's just all the news articles about it.
Yeah, I found it.
Ad photos. Yeah, here, like this. This was massive. It was all over the place. Kim Kardashian for Balenciaga. This was like right before all this shit happened. They were just burning hot. They were on top of the fashion world, like really, man.
Yeah, every celebrity was wearing them.
I had just, let's just say I bought something, Balenciaga, and then I returned it. So I was like, there's no fucking way I can go out in public like this. It's just such a fat L. And then people, even in like Hila's comments, are like, "Hey, Hila, so what's your plan for your Balenciaga? Are you going to burn it?" Like, people are not down. I think this company is going to be so severely damaged by this. It's astonishing. I don't know that they'll survive it. I don't.
Inshallah. It's a tough label to have. I mean, like, I just going to the mall over the weekend. There's spray paint on the side of the mall saying Balenciaga supports child, whatever. I don't know if I can say it, but yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, so here's what happened. There was kind of three main things that happened. It kept getting worse and worse. So the first thing is they did this photo shoot with kids. And I do think, like, I want to preface this by saying that there was a lot of fashion companies doing shots with kids. I think it was something that was kind of in, quote unquote. Like, where's that Kith one? Yeah, so Kith did it. And I thought theirs was really cool. It's for a kids line. They're not selling adult clothing, but Kith did like their usual kind of photography with kids, and like the kids look so sick, dude. Look how fucking cool this kid looks. It's just so I love this photo shoot. I thought it was so cool, and the kids look so awesome, like such little ballers. Look at this. And so I think what Balenciaga was trying to do was to hit this note, but the difference is Kith actually is making kids clothing. Dude, this is so baller. These are like the most baller kids on earth. So it was kind of a vibe. And so I think they saw that and were like, okay, let's have kids do our usual stuff. But the thing, Balenciaga is kind of like sexy and edgy and like goth. I don't know if it's goth, but it's definitely like edgy and very sexual. So the thing with kids is kind of a poorly conceived. So people got mad because there's like a goth. AB, I'm doing a show here, bro.
This shit just drives me insane. I just want to fucking rip off my mic arm. I hate this.
AB's mic just collapsed.
Here, I'll come help you. Mute.
And so, I can see you saying this was in poor taste, you know, but I don't think by itself is really a big deal. This one, but it keeps getting worse and worse. So it's like, okay, you know, this is a little corny with the bears, kind of an adult looking mesh top. I don't know, but then there's another one. This one was a little weirder because it's like a BDSM leather.
Mm-hmm. It's like a gag, right?
Does the bear have a gag? I couldn't tell because it's got a face, a smile here, and a nose. Is that a ball gag? I don't know.
I don't think it's a gag.
I don't think it's
just
a
a choker
gag.
in the
Yeah.
like leather bondage gear.
No, I think people were saying it was a gag. I don't think it was a gag.
Yeah, I think that's just part of the bear's face.
But these pigs, they just did not do it as good as Kith. And anyway, it's definitely like BDSM bear, and it's like weird, right? So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's a harness, a BDSM
so
harness.
again, on face value, I think you definitely would have a right to be like, this shit's weird. Like, don't do that. But on its face value, I don't think it would really cause the brand any damage, but it keeps getting worse, okay? So once they posted these images, internet users started looking more into Balenciaga's ads to try to find if there was other Easter eggs. And interestingly, they were right. There were other shit. So when they looked back and found Balenciaga spring campaign, here's the image. This was so fucking weird and disturbing. Like I thought this was. I saw that stuff and I was like, yeah, that's kind of weird and gross. But when I saw this, I was like, yo, what the fuck? So it features a printout of the SCOTUS ruling related to P word, child P word. They found this, an excerpt of the opinion. And what's super weird about this opinion is that it made, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think as I understand it, it made an exemption. It allowed more space for tasteful nudes of children. It was something about, is tasteful nudes of children considered P? And
Like
how
if it's within the context of like if it's like a
art,
painting.
where does art end and like
Right.
child P word
Okay.
begin? It's about like that.
Right.
Now, why the fuck?
Yeah. That's
Why
a
in the
psychotic thing to put? in your
Fuck would
photo
you
shoot.
put that there? It's right. And so that's what this is. Somehow they figure that out, man. And I mean, dude, so that was super disturbing.
Insane.
I thought it was free speech.
Right. Well, right.
Ninja, maybe don't die on this.
Shut
hill.
up, Ninja.
Don't die on this hill.
Are you really defending Balenciaga? Ninja? You would do
Word
that.
of Balenciaga.
You would
Keeps
do
going
that.
on.
How dare you? Doesn't surprise me that a Nazi would defend Balenciaga. It's just like, dude, what? It's crazy because you think of all these like Pizzagate psychos that are like, oh, P word conspiracies and shit, but then they go and do this in the face of all that. I mean, it's like, whoa. So
Well,
here,
also, with peace and love, the fashion industry is a lot more believable to be
that's
involved
true.
in this sort of thing than some random pizza parlor in a suburb of Washington.
That's true. There is a lot of scandals with designers and underage.
Yeah, the
models.
industry is.
Yeah. But this is marketing, and this is like some ad agency. And so this is another. This is one part already that's fucked up and weird and gross. But there's actually even a third part that have surfaced. Check this out. So apparently, this guy. Here's someone modeling. This is also from last year. And in the back, there's a book from a guy named Michael Borman. Borman is a Belgian artist whose Fire from the Sun painting shows a group of toddlers, some of them blood staining their skin, and some of the images, toddlers appear castrated.
What?
Like the guy is, I guess, known for really disgusting child freaking P-word art. It's fucking horrific. I didn't look at any of the art.
No, every article I read about it, they were like, look at your own, like, I'm warning you, don't even look it up.
Really?
Yeah, the main article was like, do it if you want to, but it's horrible.
So why the fuck would this book be there? This is like an obscure artist. It's so fucking gross. What is going on here, dude?
Yeah, and like every item has to be itemized too for a shoot like this. Like everything has to be
Oh,
noted.
Yeah, it's definitely
This
all
is
very
all
intentional.
intentional.
Yeah.
No question about it.
I don't fucking know.
So the question becomes like, obviously Balenciaga apologized. I don't think the bigwigs of the company had any idea. I mean, that would be insane. Why are you running a business and putting that in there? It doesn't make sense. But clearly somebody there, either in the marketing team or the ad agency, did this intentionally.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the money people who own it. You know what I mean? Like, why?
Well, they certainly would have signed off on like that photo shoot and stuff. But yeah, they probably didn't
Listen to this idiot.
realize all the Easter eggs, if you will.
Robin Meeson, Balenciaga's global PR director, says there's no connection whatsoever between Balenciaga and Borman. None of the suggestions are factual. Why is it there? Why the fuck is it there? And where every detail is crafted. Dude, denying this is not good enough. I feel like I need an explanation. Like I need to know why this happened. Somebody needs to explain what the fuck. Who did this? There's got to be someone who put that book there, who put that SCOTUS ruling on the desk.
Yeah, it'd have to be the like whoever the creative director,
Art director, creative director.
agency was. Yeah,
I need to know. Like this needs an explanation. It's not good enough to just be like, oh man, that's crazy. Let's not buy Balenciaga anymore. I need to know like who did this.
So you guys think it's just one individual who's like slipping it in?
I don't know.
maybe
I have no idea.
Yeah,
one individual or a group
possible.
of individuals, but I mean
Yeah.
certainly somebody that was on the set that was involved directly with the creative of like laying out what these shoots were going to be. And yeah, I mean I agree, like even if it was there and if the higher ups at the agency were reviewing this to send it out or whatever,
They would not
probably
notice
wouldn't have
it.
picked up on all of the weird little Easter eggs. So yeah, I'd assume it was people directly involved in the shoot.
Yeah, so Kim Kardashian was in the midst of this huge campaign with them, so they had to scrub all that shit. They reshot stuff with other models. They had to like scrub Kim out of all of it, I'm sure by her demanding. And here they addressing the situation. But like the potential motives for doing something like this is like either it's like corporate espionage.
Oh, like sabotage?
I mean,
Like they're trying to get them in trouble?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Kanye said that that's his theory when Alex Jones asked him about it.
It's
like,
not. It's
Okay, that
like
makes
kind
me
of
think
the
it's
most
not.
plausible
Right.
thing. If the other alternative is like there's like a child predator who's winking to his homies like that.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
why would you risk that?
I don't have a very charitable opinion of that whole industry personally, so I lean more towards something like that than some sort of sabotage thing. But, I
like
don't know.
you just have nothing to gain. It's not really plausible explanation, at least as far as I can understand, because there's nothing to gain. These people are doing stuff that is so fucking illegal and so universally loathed. Like, why would you stick your neck out like that just to say what up to your homies? And I'm just spitballing here. I don't know, but I'm just saying like it's just weird. But it could be. It could be. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah.
It's so weird. It's beyond weird.
It's so here's Balenciaga. They posted a story, not even a fucking post. Someone wanted to cause a stir. To me, that makes the most sense because like there's a cause and effect. Someone did this with the intention, and then they could leak it. They could post it. It'd be easy for them to point it out.
Yeah, but I mean this.
Oh, the child P word one was on their big Adidas collab too. I forgot. They did a huge collab with Adidas, and that one was on the desk of the Adidas collab, and so Adidas lost their shit and had to fucking scrub all that too. So this happened at basically the worst time possible for them, where they with Kim Kardashian and Adidas on one side, right before like the biggest sales time of the whole year. This couldn't have fucked them any harder.
Can't drop me.
It's weird, man. You know what I mean? It's just so weird. If it was sabotage, though, they'll find out. I'm sure. I'm sure they're trying to figure out what the fuck happened to.
What would somebody stand to gain for sabotage, though? That's my question.
Okay, well, so let me talk about that. But I see one comment because this is kind of the conspiracy theory stuff. They say to slowly integrate this weird mentality into mainstream. I don't believe that that's I don't believe that that's what it is. You don't just like casually put like a SCOTUS ruling Easter egg. That's not doesn't affect people's subconscious. You know what I mean? I don't think.
Right. You could maybe make that argument for the photo shoots with the kids or whatever. But
Yeah,
for
yeah,
weird
yeah,
Easter
yeah.
egg things
Yeah.
like nobody, unless they're heavily scrutinizing it, which in this case they did, would even notice that. So that's not like programming people. 'Cause nobody would even have realized it was there.
So anyway, I guess we're not done with the Balenciaga thing. So let me finish this first. We sincerely apologize for any offense our holiday campaign may have caused. Our plush bear bags should not have been featured with children in this campaign. We have immediately removed the campaign from all platforms. It's like, yeah, the kids, then when you go back and look at it through this lens, then it's really fucked up.
Right. Yeah.
Super disturbing.
So, the product being sold in that wasn't the clothes; it was specifically the bags.
Oh, so apparently
Right?
the teddy bear is actually a bag, and it
Right.
opens and has a zipper. Because Elos was explaining to me that it's actually like a cool bag.
Okay. And that was like the primary thing that was being sold
Yes,
in that ad
yes,
campaign.
yes.
See, if it was just that, even though it's obviously in poor taste, it's like, okay, it's a teddy bear product.
There's a logical
You could
thing,
see like the thought process. They were like, oh, let's like have kids with like these teddy bears, even
Yeah.
if like the teddy bears are kind of edgy. But then you throw in
Stop
everything
calling
else.
me cheese thin.
Calling you what? Yeast thin?
Cheese thin. Dick cheese.
Oh God.
You guys are disgusting. Shame on you.
Oh, she is in the lobby of the Zoom. So should I? I guess we could, if there's anything.
Let me
else
just
to
finish
follow up.
this,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, Morg Pie. Yeah, we apologize for displaying unsettling documents in our campaign. We take this matter very seriously and are taking legal action against the parties responsible for creating the set and including unapproved items for our spring campaign shoot. We strongly condemn abuse of children in any form. So that's all they said on it, because they didn't even address the book or...
Right.
Oh, wait, no, they did address the book. I read something about how we have no affiliation with that artist.
Well, other than that, their stuff.
Well,
appears
we
in
know
your
you're not
ads.
affiliated. I mean, we know you didn't.
We know they
pay
don't
it.
work for you. It's like, duh.
Dude. So,
goofy.
So yeah, Kim. Let's see. We remove the ads. The yada yada yada. They named a company, North 6, who did the design production. Apparently, they've dropped their lawsuit now. They were suing them for like $25 million, which they're going to lose way more money than that. The inclusion of these unapproved documents was a result of reckless negligence for which Balenciaga has filed a complaint. Balenciaga was also in the news recently after it cut ties with Ye. I mean, Ye would have benefited from putting that shit there. A Kanye fan? Just to throw mud in their face for dropping Ye?
I suppose that's true.
It's just a theory.
I mean, that happened not that long ago, though, and you have to imagine this campaign was probably planned for.
The photo shoot? Nah.
No, you don't think so?
I don't think it happened that long ago.
Okay.
Probably happened right before.
So why did they drop the suit? I see that.
I don't know why
dropped
they
the suit 2 days ago.
Yeah, I find that weird. Yeah, so here's a guy who's summarizing the court thing. It says, read the Supreme Court doc. It's basically saying that CP is illegal, but producing and distributing sexually graphic images of C is okay as long as it's not obscene. So Balenciaga is basically acknowledging the graphic images, but that it's okay per Supreme Court. It's like a loophole for CP. It's fucking disturbed shit, dude. So fucking weird and gross. And then, of course, the right is going crazy. And somehow, when the conservatives, they go, this is the left. This is the world the left wants. Everybody's mad about it, of course.
This European high fashion house? This is what, like...
The left wants.
Like in America? Like, what are we even talking about?
Well, here's Tucker's take on it.
This is such a, like, niche thing.
But it makes sense in their narrative. They say that LGBT.
They all love Kanye. This dude was working with them until like a week ago.
Right. Well, they all loved Kanye too a week ago.
That's
The
what I'm
media
saying. It's just like, what does it have? Okay, anyway.
have no interest in covering the sexualization of children.
Warren Jeffs didn't marry underage girls.
No, he's in prison for facilitation
Oh, this
of
is
child
The
rape.
mashup, yeah, okay.
Hell, that means the rapist in this case has made a lifelong commitment to live and take care of the person.
Why would anyone
What
defend
a
this
creep.
kind of behavior? Many are defending it, make no mistake. They're absolutely defending it.
I'm just telling you that arranging a marriage between a 16-year-old and a 27-year-old is not the same as pulling a stranger off the street and raping her. That's bullshit.
Protecting children from adults who want to sexually exploit them is a basic human instinct, and it's a noble instinct.
And these little girls start experimenting around. Next thing you know, Brett, what's going on in the Combe Dormitory? Nothing. I don't got a PSP to play. I ain't got nothing going on. I ain't got my mom and dad here to tell me that they love me and they tuck me in bed. So here's Trixie, and she wants to explore my body a little bit. So, hey.
You know what? I don't need to listen to this. I know Tucker's a creep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're suing the production company for 25 mil. They dropped it. I don't know why. And so I just really want to know who did this. I gotta know. Why did this happen?
Yeah, I'm quickly speed reading this article about the drop lawsuit. It doesn't really give a reason. There is like a weird little side note. Balenciaga has said it suspects the background documents came from the filming of a TV drama.
Bullshit. Shut up.
What?
They
Like,
were
it was,
laid
like,
out
left over?
so-
Yeah.
Dude, they were laid out so carefully.
Yeah, and no shit.
Stop it.
See, statements like that makes me more suspect of them. It's
Just
like,
tell
you're
me what
obviously
happened.
lying.
Stop it.
Because you have like this almost perfect P-word conspiracy theory that people fantasize is happening all over the place all the time. And so here we have it, and we've caught it, and we've got it. So let's figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
I need answers. Now! All right.